today, guys, we're gonna be playing with one of my favorite builds. I want to say in title update 16, man. This is definitely my go-to build, the build that works, the build that just destroys everything, has survivability. I say it's probably one of the best builds in the game for solo players. And even if you're not a solo player, it's still one of the best, right? And you're gonna see in a second once we start getting these kills stacked together, getting this armor regen going is just, oh, heard you too. You just start seeing the shredding happening here. Just look at this. Oh, nice. I can't let him get that. Where's he at? I knew what he was trying to do. He was trying to get those guys up, but that was not going to happen. And keeping the stacks with this is so easy. Look how easy that is, man. There we go. And then we just have these two guys right here. See what I tell you, this guy was trying to get him up. He snuck out. And then we just have this over here. We're actually gonna finish this very, very quick, probably in 3 minutes.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
And you'll notice in a second, as long as they don't spread out, we should be good.
Serious trauma detected.
There we go. I was able to. There we go. Just look at this. You see how I was getting shot from left to right, left to right? Dude keeps shooting me on the side, man. What I tell you. And that's it. It's already over. That quick. What did it take us? Less than 3 minutes? Yes, less than 3 minutes. A lot of you guys probably wondering what build this is. Let's get into it and let's show you how this is probably one of the best builds still in the Division 2. So we look at it, we are running the FAMAS. The reason why we're in the FAMAS is because it has a high rate of fire and it helps with the stacks, right? We're building those stacks. Now, if you don't have the FAMAS, you want to use a slower rate of fire weapon, you need something like the rock and roll that's going to build those stacks very fast. But having max stack is where this build really shines. So we have FAMAS and the rock and roll as our main two weapons. So for this FAMAS, we have weapon damage, assault rifle damage, health damage, damage targets out of cover, and we have preservations. So killing an enemy repairs 10% of your armor over 5 seconds. Now, if we do get a headshot, that's going to improve that by additional 10%. So 20% armor over those 5 seconds, which is actually really amazing. So we have crit chance on the scope. We have crit chance on the underbarrel. We have crit chance on the muzzle, and then we have 20% 20 extra rounds on this. So that's why we actually have a 50 round mag on this one. Now for the rock and roll, we have shotgun damage, damage to armor, damage targets out of cover, and perfectly extra. Now the reason why we want this one is because it gives us a 50% extra magazine capacity. The best way to get this is you can get it from the name caches, but if you go into conflict and then just play a couple matches, sooner or later you'll get this as a bonus item. It's usually the only bonus item you get. So you'll get those conflict caches as you open them up. Most likely you'll get one of these, and these are the two weapons I really recommend for this build. Now we are running a 4-piece striker, so the striker is going to give us weapon handling. That's why there's hardly any recoil on that FAMAS. As you can see, we have 15% rate of fire. It makes the rate of fire on that FAMAS even faster, allowing us to build those stacks. And striker's gamble, weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. Now you do lose 1 stack every second every 50 stacks, and then 2 stacks loss per second between 50 and 100 stacks. But that's pretty easy to maintain. Now we have armor on here, we have critical damage, and we have critical hit chance on the mask. Now we decided to go with the chest piece because the chest piece has a chest piece talent that increases our striker's gamble from 100 to 200. Now from 100 to 200, it's 3 stacks loss per second, which isn't that hard to keep, especially with that high rate of fire weapon that you guys saw. Now we have armor on here, critical hit damage, and critical hit damage mod. Now I am running this with the Bellstone Armory. The reason I went with this is because it does give us 1% armor regen. So that's how we're able to really survive those, get in those fights, not have to worry about getting out of fights because we have so much armor regen going and then just so much armor on kill coming back. So core attribute, 170,000 armor on here. We have critical chance and critical hit damage. For our third piece of strikers, we're running weapon damage, critical hit damage, and that's on the knee pads. And then for the gloves, we have weapon damage, critical hit chance. And then for the backpack, which really sets this apart from the others, we have 15% weapon damage, 170,000 armor, and 1 skill tier. Now we have critical chance attribute on here. And then remember, kill confirmed, once we build a full 30 stack that we can keep up to 300 seconds, we're gonna have additional 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen. Now that's gonna be 4% armor regen because of the Bellstone Armory. And then every time we do pick up a trophy, we gain 15% weapon damage and we get 40% bonus armor for those 10 seconds and 5% skill efficiency. So a lot of really benefits for this, and that's why if we get a kill, we get that bonus armor. The enemies have to shoot that bonus armor, and at 1.5 million armor, you should be able to run through these enemies pretty quick and build those stacks and still melt them. If you feel that you don't have enough damage for some odd reason, well, you guys can put an extra red roll instead of blue roll. Now I like to pair that up with a defender drone. You could really run whatever you want. Remember, that's going to give me 14% damage reduction because I do have 1 skill tier on here. And then I do pair that up with the Banshee Pulse. I feel like the Banshee Pulse really helps when you get a lot of enemies. You can disorient them and it allows you to build those stacks, destroy them, and then move on. If you look, we have 49% crit chance, 104% crit damage, 75% headshot damage, and 19% health damage. If you look at our armor on kill, 150,000 armor on kill, 60,000 armor regen, that is at full stack. So that's what's actually cool about this. And don't forget, we also have preservation. So we get that 20% of 1.5 million armor on this build. And that's the build right there, guys. This is one of my favorite builds to run still in the game. And I feel like a lot of you guys will probably enjoy this one if you guys haven't tried it already. Like I say, top tier. You can run whatever sidearm you guys want right there, but this right here, the perfect way to run the strikers in my opinion, and the one that I would recommend most of you guys to really try. So we're gonna wrap up the video here, guys. I appreciate the support, appreciate the love. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, nothing but skills out.